Don't for any reason buy real estate in Abuja now unless you listen to this. I know you are shocked that real estate developer is telling you this, but please give me a moment, I will explain. For you not to hear the story that touches the mind, the first thing to do when you think about real estate or invest in real estate is to do your due diligence. Take out your time. Don't be in haste. Yeah, we understand that rush, that dopamine, that adrenaline, I want to invest. No, calm down. A lot of people have been burnt. Of course, there may be pressures from the agent, from realtors pressuring you to pay, or the offer is ending tomorrow, we are on pre-launch. Please take a deep breath. Investments are done carefully. Take your time. If you don't have an attorney, if you have an attorney, you reach out to your attorney, request for documents. Request for document of the property you're buying. Ask the company to send you a copy. If it's RO of O, request for the copy of RO of O. If it's C of O, request for the copy. You go to Aegis with the document. When you get to Aegis, they will see the document. When they see the document, they will confirm if the document you came with is original one. And when they now see the document, they will take the file number and do a search on that land. And when they do search, they will establish if there's any encumbrance in the land or is already area that the government, because there are some locations in every city where the government gazetted for their personal use. These are the things you establish, and you establish if the place is for residential or for commercial. These are some of the things people are not aware of. There are areas that are for commercial, and if you go there and do anything residential, you will not get building approval, and that might come to haunt you tomorrow. These are part of the things you do in your due diligence, and don't play around it. In fact, it's better not to invest than not doing your due diligence. After your due diligence, I believe by now you've gone to the property to inspect the property. Very important, please. Even if you are not in the country, make sure you send somebody that is very close to you who can go to the site to be sure that there is actually something like that on ground. We advise sometimes if you have a surveyor, you request for the plot number. The surveyor can simply chart the plot number without even the company taking the person to the place and locate the land to be sure that the land is actually real. That is why it's called real estate. To be sure the land is real. After that, when you get to the land and you now made up your mind that you want to invest, the questions with some persons need to understand before you invest in real estate is we have long time and short term game. Which of the games do you want to play when it comes to real estate investment? The short-term goal is okay. For example, the properties that are already in fully developed areas of the town. These are properties that are quite on the high side. For example, let me say Asokoro now, there is a land or you can barely see an empty land in Asokoro one. But let's say, okay, you saw an empty land there, or maybe a building you want to buy. A four-bedroom is fully detached, around, maybe let me say 4 billion or 4.5 billion. Now, if you buy such property, you are looking at you can resell that property in the next 3 months or in the next 2 months and make extra profit because the area is fully developed and there are people that what they just want is properties that are in a fully developed area. They can easily buy it, you flip immediately. That is short term. And when you've made up your mind that you want to buy this property, now you're thinking about, I think I must have to say this, as an investor you must have patience. A lot of persons wants to buy real estate today and tomorrow immediately they are making money. Of course, it's very possible, especially when a company launches maybe a new project, for example. They always give what we call pre-launch promo at some point, 20%, 30%. If you buy within this short range, mostly it's always 2 weeks, max some 1 month. If you buy within this range, after 1 month or 2 weeks, the property will go back to the official price. At that moment, there's an appreciation. You've already gotten a return on investment. You can actually sell at that moment to make your profit. But the long-term goal of real estate is when you buy, you hold. Especially when you want to do what we call land banking. There are properties, let me use Abuja for example. Early 2016, 2017, 1,000 square meter in Abuja is around 50, 60 million naira. But as I'm talking to you now, if you see a 1,000 square meter in Abuja right now, the asking price is nothing less than 400 to 450 million naira. This is the long term. Can you be able to keep? Now ask yourself this question: how do I want to play? But if you must play in real estate, it is two-way. Think about short-term and long-term goals. It's an already established fact that real estate is one of the most safest investment pattern anyone can go through. Why? Because the low risk, especially when you've done your due diligence, you're sure that okay, the property exists, there is no government encumbrance, there is no excision on the land is safe. Real estate grows your money, retains your wealth, and build your wealth. These things are verifiable. You can ask a friend of yours. I just gave an example about Wuye across everywhere. So you can start where you are. The most important thing is doing the right thing. Diligence, going for inspection, think about the short term or long term goal based on your budget. Remember, if you're looking at the long term or short term, look at your budget as well. And then when looking at your budget, it's very important that you understand that you can start from where you are at the moment. There is always this misconception about people thinking about, okay, I must have so much money. I must no. Start from where you are. Look at Airport Road. Everybody know when River Park, a plot of land in River Park was selling for as low as 5 million naira, 7 million naira. People were saying there, who is going to Airport Road, that bush. But now, if you go to River Park as I'm talking to you right now, a plot of land in River Park now is almost 200 million, 150 million. That is practicality. So, and there are a lot of people at that time that had that 5 million naira to buy at River Park. They said no. They want to go and buy in Wuse. They are saving money to go and buy in Wuse. And you know, say money and person know the day. So when they go there, they plan how will I an event can happen. Family problem, no, they finish. Either they call you for this or for that. And that is why once you want to make investment, start from where you can. Don't wait till when the whole big money. The most important thing you must do is your due diligence to be certain that the property you want to invest is safe. So once you understand this, go on and invest. Thank God now that there are so many square meters now. Properties are sold per square meter now. You can buy before it used to be either you're buying 500 square meter or 1,000 square meter. Now you can buy 150 square meter, 200 depending. All of them appreciate. It's important to establish this so that you don't when you see a flyer or price of properties, buy the one you can because all the properties appreciate. The 150 will not be stagnant and then 1,000 square meter will be appreciating. No, all of them are appreciating. Start from where you are. But please, for you not to get burnt, work with a reliable real estate company. Work with company that has track record, a competent company with transparency that you can verify. Don't come on. Of course, you can see adverts online. Of course, if you open your phone now, adverts will pushing you, real estate adverts will pushing you now. That is it. But first of all, make sure that this company has an office. Possible, go as much as verifying if the company is even registered. These are some of the little things you need to do before you invest in real estate. And as Business Cottage Estate Limited, we are here to help. We help people to verify properties, even if it's not some of our properties. We have a department designated for this that helps people to check the properties, check the originality of the properties to be sure the property is safe. We have so many clientele base we have to verify properties they want to buy. You can always reach out to us to any of our social media handles for any investment you want to do, especially in Abuja. We'll help you to verify the authenticity of the property. And if we verify it and everything about the property is genuine, we give you go ahead because if you are investing, you must be investing with peace of mind, and that is what Business Estate Limited will provide for you. Please, we know how difficult and how hard it is to make money right now, especially in this current economy. I won't want you to get burnt. Please reach out to Dreams Cottage Estate Limited on any of our platforms to make inquiries, like I said earlier, to help you to verify that property you want to buy, to be sure that the property is authentic and safe, so that your investment will be safe. And the reason upon which you invest, which is to make return on investment, will be got. For more of this information, follow us on our different social media pages, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, where we share more of this, educatory content to make you understand the nitty-gritty of real estate so that you make smart and well-informed decisions. Thank you for joining us, and I wish you the best in your next investment.